What if the ancient wisdom of Stoicism could transform your intimate relationships in ways you never imagined? Welcome to today's video, Master Intimacy, 4 Secret Stoic Approaches Uncovered. We're going to explore how Stoic principles can help you build deeper emotional connections, foster mutual understanding, and create a more fulfilling, intimate life with your partner. Intimacy isn't just about physical closeness. It's about vulnerability, trust, and truly seeing each other. And believe it or not, the Stoics, thinkers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, have a lot to teach us about this. Today I'll share 4 Stoic-inspired approaches, or positions, that can revolutionize the way you connect with your partner. What is Stoicism and why it matters for intimacy? Before we get to the 4 approaches, let's talk about what Stoicism is and why it's so powerful for intimacy. Stoicism is a philosophy founded in ancient Greece, later popularized by Roman thinkers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. At its core, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, like our thoughts and actions, and accept what we can't, like external circumstances. Now, you might be wondering, what does this have to do with intimacy? Well, intimacy is all about vulnerability, trust, and emotional connection. But so often we let external pressures, like stress, insecurity, or fear of rejection, get in the way of truly connecting with our partner. Stoicism gives us a framework to manage those emotions, communicate honestly, and approach our relationships with clarity and intention. By applying Stoic principles, we can become more present, more understanding, and more resilient partners. And that's exactly what these 4 approaches are all about. Let's get started with the first one. Number 1, the approach of acceptance. The first Stoic approach is the approach of acceptance. This is all about embracing your partner exactly as they are, without trying to change them. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our own actions and reactions, and let go of what we can't, like our partner's flaws or quirks. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not things that upset us, but our judgments about them." In relationships, this means not letting your partner's imperfections frustrate you. Maybe they're always late, or they leave dishes in the sink. Instead of getting upset, an approach of acceptance asks you to shift your perspective. Here's how to apply it. Practice radical acceptance by identifying one thing about your partner that annoys you, like their messiness, and consciously choosing to let it go. Focus on their positive qualities instead. For example, if your partner is always late, instead of getting frustrated, use that time to practice mindfulness or reflect on something you love about them, like their sense of humor. By accepting your partner as they are, you create a space for love and understanding to grow. It's a small shift, but it can make a huge difference. Number 2, approach of presence. The second approach is the approach of presence. This is about being fully in the moment with your partner, free from distractions. Stoicism emphasizes mindfulness, focusing on the present rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Seneca said, "Life is long if you know how to use it." In intimacy, this means giving your partner your undivided attention. How often do we let our phones or our wandering thoughts pull us away from the person right in front of us? Here's how to apply it. Create a no-phone zone during intimate moments like dinner or bedtime. Practice active listening by repeating back what your partner says to show you're truly engaged. For example, if your partner is sharing a story about their day, put your phone down, look them in the eye and say, "It sounds like that meeting was really stressful for you." Presence not only deepens your emotional connection, it also makes every moment you share more meaningful. The Stoics knew that the present is all we truly have, so let's make the most of it. Number 3, approach of gratitude. The third approach is the approach of gratitude. This is about appreciating your partner every single day, even during tough times. Stoicism teaches us to find joy in what we have, not what we lack. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Dwell on the beauty of life." In relationships, this means focusing on your partner's strengths rather than their shortcomings. It's so easy to take our loved ones for granted, but gratitude can transform the way we see them. To practice this, start a gratitude journal for your relationship. Each day, write down one thing you're grateful for about your partner and share it with them weekly. For example, you might say, "I'm so grateful for how you always make me laugh, even on my worst days." This builds positivity and deepens your bond. Gratitude doesn't just make your partner feel appreciated, it also reminds you why you fell in love in the first place. It's a simple practice with a profound impact. Number 4, approach of resilience. Finally, we have the approach of resilience. This is about facing relationship challenges with strength and determination. Stoicism teaches us to see obstacles as opportunities for growth. Epictetus said, "The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it." In intimacy, this means working through conflicts together rather than avoiding them. Every relationship faces challenges, whether it's a disagreement, a life change, or external stress. But resilience helps you come out stronger. Here's how to apply it. When you and your partner face a disagreement, approach it as a team. Use we language, like, "How can we solve this together?" instead of pointing fingers. For example, if you're arguing about finances, sit down together, acknowledge the stress and say, "Let's figure out a plan that works for both of us." Resilience isn't about avoiding problems. It's about facing them head-on together. The Stoics remind us that challenges are a chance to grow, both as individuals and as a couple. Let's recap what we've learned today. We've uncovered 4 Stoic approaches to master intimacy, acceptance, presence, gratitude, and resilience. These approaches can help you build a stronger, more fulfilling relationship with your partner. By applying Stoic wisdom, you're not just improving your intimate life, you're becoming a better partner and a better person. Intimacy isn't always easy, but with these tools, you can create a connection that's deeper and more meaningful than ever before. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe my YouTube channel, Fearless and Free, for more content on Stoicism and relationships, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss a thing. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which approach are you going to try first?